Continuing its annual release, Assassin's Creed returns and brings with it some eye patches and naval warfare. But with the series into its 6th entry, does it still keep at the pace, or are things starting to look stale for the Templars and Assassins? We enter Black Flag at the beginning of the 17th century and follow the life of a pirate by the name of Edward Kenway. This time period predates that of Assassin's Creed 3, though you unravel more about the Templars and their origins in this era.
The hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Throughout your journey as a pirate, you begin to evolve into that of an assassin. However, you always maintain the aspects of your former life, pillaging ships and getting married, to name a few.
Pirate Republic, lads. We're prosperous, free, and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Since the departure of the late Desmond Miles, Templar-ran Abstergo Industries have managed to retain his memory vault, placing everything into storage. Now Abstergo have commercialized the Animus experience, forming Abstergo Entertainment and compiling the footage shot by testers and making games out of it. Therefore you take the lead as someone new that follows in Desmond's footsteps, as it were. But rest assured that many twists and turns pave your way into our historical timeline.
Arr, yar, matey! Very exciting. Welcome aboard.
Black Flag still retains the traditional look seen through the series thus far. Compared to the first game, which was filled with grey blocky architecture, it's great to see how the world and design have evolved. Now with a large portion of the Caribbean to explore, you're giving lush green jungles, clear blue water and a hearty atmosphere to boot.
Drew her by the hand and leads him to her chamber. She's giving him some wine to drink.
Whether you're in the modern day sections or trawling through shipwrecks amongst the plethora of islands available to you, everything looks beautiful. But with the next generation versions just around the corner, I expect that's where the beauty will really shine. Black Flag's gameplay bears many of the same aspects as it did before. I did feel as though the free running aspect had become smoother, especially moving through trees, even if sometimes I went off in the wrong direction. In comparison to the handheld beginnings of Assassin's Creed 3, within no time you're given the entire map to explore, bar a few unavailable areas of course. It was a bit overwhelming, but knowing I'd have my own ship to explore it with was a great pleasure. Named the Jackdaw, you can upgrade your vessel via its appearance, weapon set and strength. Once you've poured enough love into the required fields, feel free to head out and battle larger ships with a plentiful supply of cargo. Though if you do tire of battling, how about you go harpooning? Or you could explore enchanted islands to hunt a various range of species. It's entirely up to you, and it's all set within a living, breathing world with a vibrant colour palette and interesting characters.
Causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
There you go.
When you take a break from your virtual escapades, then you'll notice a change of pace in your modern day equivalent. No longer do you obtain a third-person perspective, but instead see through the eyes of your new companion.
Building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years.
I recommend that you roam the halls and rooms of the Abstergo facility, as there's much to explore and plenty of secrets to discover. Now moving lastly onto the return of the multiplayer, and there's a few new game modes to welcome your arrival. Of course the traditional experience remains, hunting and hiding from your online opponents, though the biggest new addition is Wolfpack mode, which allows players to tackle story-driven missions as a team. I found it a great idea, and I look forward to tackling more missions with my friends in the near future. Notably, if you consider the modes tiresome after a while, this is where the newly added Game Lab will come to use, giving you the ability to make entire game modes with their own set of rules and goals. There'll be unlimited possibilities to delve into for those searching for more to accomplish. I'm happy to say that Black Flag sees a fit return for the series, combining a multi-layered story with top-notch gameplay and an immersive world filled with countless tasks to accomplish.
Pull me from the deep there, Captain.
If I had any gripes, it might be that sometimes the fights can become a little hectic, and often I felt that I'd welcome a high frame rate during chase sequences, but as we move forward onto the future of the series, I hope that the next generation gives it some breathing space.
That's one.
You certain it's him?
Aye.
Captain Kenway?
So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage.
I had a lot of fun with Black Flag and found it a refreshing change of pace for the series, which is why I give it an 8.5 out of 10. For our detailed written review, please visit startreplay.com.